Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today we're diving deep into closing the loop, build an AI-powered client feedback and iteration engine for nomads, and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.
Quick hook. Last month, a designer I work with turned a 3-hour revision cycle into a 45-minute process, saving 5 hours on one redesign and freeing the week for 2 extra paid projects. That's not theory. That's concrete bandwidth you can scale.
And our goal in 9 minutes is practical. Faster iterations, clearer feedback, and ethical upsells that feel like natural next steps for clients. We'll show what to automate, what to keep human, and how to protect client trust along the way.
Section 1. The current problem. Let's talk pain points you've heard 1,000 times. Ambiguous comments like make it pop, multiple rounds of back and forth, files scattered across email and chat, and missed upsell moments because everyone is juggling revisions.
2 listener scenarios to make this concrete. Scenario 1, a freelance copywriter gets vague revision notes that cost 2 hours to interpret and 4 hours to revise. Total billable time lost, 6 hours. Scenario 2, a UI nomad receives voice notes from a client across time zones, misses a key request, and completes a second redraw, adding 3 days to delivery and a frustrated client. Both scenarios cost time and goodwill.
That ambiguity is the common denominator. What we want is a standardized intake that captures intent, a classifier to categorize feedback, a generator for draft revisions, and a QA step so humans approve changes. In short, intake form, feedback classifier, draft generator, revision QA, upsell recommender.
Ethical boundary first. Automate repetitive, consented work, but keep a human in the loop for approval and sensitive decisions. Always disclose when AI drafts are used. Keep client data minimal and secure storage with clear retention policies. That preserves trust while letting you scale.
Section 2. Tool and Stack Demo. Quick comparison. For language LLMs, ChatGPT and Claude are both strong. ChatGPT excels at concise, actionable edits. Claude often handles nuance well in longer contexts. For voice transcription, Whisper or Otter reliably turn client voice notes into text. For tracking in simple databases, Airtable or Notion work. Airtable is better if you want structured records and automations. For orchestration, Zapier or Make can chain these pieces together. Minimal recommended stack, Whisper or Otter for capture, ChatGPT or Claude for classification and drafts, Airtable for tracking, Zapier for automations.
Pros and cons, fast. ChatGPT. Fast outputs and lots of templates, but check for hallucinations. Claude, more cautious on content, useful for longer policy-style summaries. Whisper, Otter, great for capturing tone and specific phrasing from voice notes, but always confirm names, numbers, and legal specifics manually. Airtable, structured and automatable. Notion, great for human-facing docs, less robust for automations. Zapier, user-friendly tutors. Make, deeper logic if you need it. Pick the simplest stack that accomplishes the loop.
Here's the exact prompt stack to start with so you can copy-paste tonight. First, a feedback classification prompt. You are a feedback classifier. Input, client comment. Output, one of these labels. Clarity issue, scope change, minor edit, content error, request for feature. Provide a 1-sentence rationale and suggested priority, low, medium, high. Keep the output under 40 words. Run this on each incoming note. Store label and rationale in Airtable.
Second, a client-facing revision summary prompt to generate the message you'll send back. You are a revision summarizer. Input, original deliverable description, client feedback, and proposed changes. Output, a short client-friendly summary of what will change, why, estimated time, and 1 yes-no approval question. Keep tone concise and professional. Use this for the human to approve before sending.
Third, an upsell suggestion prompt, but with ethical guardrails. You are a value recommender. Given the project scope, client's industry, and feedback labels, recommend up to 2 ethical upsells that genuinely improve outcomes. For each recommendation, provide clear benefits, estimated hours, and a price range. Only recommend if it solves a client-identified need. This keeps upsells relevant and consent-based.
Section 3. Step-by-step weekend rollout. Step 1. Standardized capture. Create a single intake for revisions, form or a voice note channel, and connect it to your Airtable base. Step 2. Wire a Zapier trigger to send new feedback into your LLM classifier. Step 3. Automatically write a revision summary draft and place it in a review queue. Step 4. Human review and approve the revision summary, then trigger the draft generator to create the revised deliverable. Step 5. Final QA with the client and surface the ethical upsell suggestion only after client approval for the revision. You can set this up in a weekend if you start with the minimal stock we recommended. Concrete templates to paste in your automation. Classification prompt, as I just said, revision summary prompt, and upsell prompt. Also add a short human review checklist. Check for factual accuracy, brand voice, and data privacy. Always require a human click to publish the change to the client.
Real Nomad results, 2 quick before-after examples. Example A. Before automation, a content freelancer spent 6 hours per article on revisions and had 1 revision round on average. After automation, classification and draft generation trimmed that to 1 hour for most edits, a 5-hour savings per article, and capacity for 2 more articles per week. Example B. A UX consultant reduced revision cycles from 3 days to half a day by capturing voice notes and converting them to structured tasks, improving client satisfaction scores from 3.8 to 4.6 out of 5.
That level of saved time translates into measurable ROI, more billable projects per month, fewer late nights, and opportunities for intentional upsells that are tied to client needs. Always track time saved and client NPS so you can quantify the improvement.
Potential pitfalls, quickfire. Over-automation that strips nuance, storage of sensitive client data without consent, and over-reliance on a single LLM that can hallucinate. Detect problems early by monitoring disagreement rates between classifier labels and human reviewers, auditing transcripts for PII, and running 2 model comparisons for critical revisions. Ethical checklist recap. Disclose AI use, keep a human review gate, limit data retention, and only recommend upsells that solve client-identified problems. That protects client trust and keeps automation sustainable.
Next actions you can take right now. Pick one workflow, build a simple intake form, connect it to Airtable, and wire an LLM classifier. Use the prompts we outlined to bootstrap classification and revision summaries. Track time saved for 2 weeks and iterate. Here's the exact stock again. Whisper or Otter for capture, ChatGPT or Claude for classification and drafts, Airtable for tracking, Zapier for orchestration. This changes everything for Nomads when you implement it consistently. For the templates, the one-click starter kit, and the detailed weekend playbook, head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools. Visit the site to download scripts, Airtable bases, and Zapier recipes so you can deploy in a weekend.
That's our ethical checklist and the practical path to closing the feedback loop. Start small, but think big. Automate repetitive steps, keep humans for judgment, and measure everything so you can iterate responsibly. Let's make this actually work for you.
That's our complete breakdown of closing the loop. Build an AI-powered client feedback and iteration engine for Nomads. Remember, automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.